Why build a brand, social media, a website, and a YouTube channel as a licensed real estate professional? Why is it so important? Is it really gonna move the needle forward? Are you really gonna be able to help additional families be able to buy and or sell a home by building your online presence with these forms of media? Well, in today's video, we're gonna go over all the details, and by the end of the video, we're gonna give you some things absolutely free to help you with the process of being able to maybe maximize building a brand, building social media, setting up a website, and also getting on a YouTube channel so you can be able to use a YouTube channel to passively prospect and bring in potentially additional business. Now, do you really need to build a brand outside of your broker's brand? I mean, because think about it. You go ahead and you pay a tech and desk fee when joining a brokerage, and you can just use Sotheby's International Realty, Keller Williams, EXP, LTP. Just use the broker's brand, correct? Wrong. No, you want to build your own brand. Why? Because you want to differentiate yourself. Once you differentiate yourself and you have your own logo, you have your own branding, then you can be able to utilize that brand and that logo on closing gifts, on things that you can be able to give to your customers, like hats, pens, t-shirt, and swag. Not to mention, you can take your personal brand identity from one broker to the next broker, because I can guarantee you're probably not gonna stay at the same brokerage for the rest of your career. Now, do you really need to set up a social media account? And do you really need to maximize social media when you could be door knocking, circle prospecting, making phone calls, sending out emails? And the answer to that question is yes. And why would you need social media? And why would you even want to be on social media when you can do other forms of marketing? Well, I like to look at this subject matter as there's online and offline activities. Now, if I'm going to be online with my online activities, I'm going to put out stories talking about what I'm doing. Like today, hey y'all, today is filming content day. Super excited every single Monday. Look out for new YouTube videos coming at you here soon. So if I put a video out there like that on social media, but then now I'm here filming this content with you, then I'm maximizing my past efforts and maximizing the opportunity of just filming something on my phone, putting it down, and now being present with now, say, the next activity, circle prospecting, making phone calls, sending out text messages, following up with prospects. So social media is great because you could be able to leverage it in the moment to show exactly what you're doing behind the scenes within your stories, and then go out and do that formal listing presentation, go to that open house. And when you go to that open house, you can do a really quick video walkthrough tour, whether it's a live and or putting on stories. So you do want to make sure that you maximize social media. Now, a website? Do you really need a website when you use your broker's website? We talked about that earlier in the video. You pay a tech and desk fee to have your broker's website. It's provided. It should work, correct? Wrong. The problem with the broker website is that you don't really understand, and if you do, this is good, but if you don't understand who's going to your website, how long they're on the website, and things are just kind of a template, like the template side for the buy side, template side for the sell side. You don't really have specifically control to be able to input your calendar, or you don't have control to input YouTube videos, or you don't have control to have your reviews, you don't have control to have intake forms, then it's really not going to do a whole lot for you. And even if you have control with your broker provided website to do some of the things that I just mentioned, do you have time to go through the process of actually setting things up? And then once you set everything up, everything on your broker website, you set it all up, it's working for you. Guess what? You just got recruited to another location because there's a better split and there's a new brokerage that wants you because you've been a top performing agent and they want to work with you. Well, this is where developing your own personal website will help you be able to differentiate yourself and help you be able to set the tone, where if you hired a company like Liftoff Agent can be building you standard operating procedures and key performance indicators, where if you're at dinner with your family and you can't take a phone call, you can literally send them a text message to the buyer or seller page link, and you can have an SOP, like a welcome video, like a form to be filled out, to answer questions, to have a guide downloaded, to them getting pre-qualified, to them even setting up a meeting with you with Calendly.com. These are things that you can leverage with a website outside of your broker website. And then after you leave brokerages, you fill out one form with us, boom, we update the website, new logo of the broker that you're at. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. A YouTube channel, really? Do you have time to produce and film content and go through the process of thinking a thumbnail, thinking of copy, thinking about like what you're gonna talk about? Yes, newsflash, you gotta make time. How can a YouTube channel help and serve and support you? Well, one of our clients at liftoffagent.com actually did $1.1 million in GCI because of her YouTube channel. And she actually leveraged her website, kind of what I was already just talking about, so she could drive traffic here and be able to have more success with that process. And she's not even like a huge YouTuber. She doesn't have like a huge YouTube channel. She's only been on YouTube for literally 12 months, 1 year. And she literally in 12 months, 1 year, she literally has 21,000 views, 58 videos, 357 subscribers. And what's happening is she's building the compound effect. And because she's building the compound effect, it's actually gave her the ability to be able to have more success with the process of her being able to build the know, like, and trust website. This is gonna be talking about her cities. And then I can go ahead and find out featured videos, market reports, top schools, and what have you. And then we even turn every single one of her videos into a blog where then she can maximize the exposure of every single one of her videos you can watch and or you can listen to. So a YouTube channel can really help you tremendously. It's all about how you're using the YouTube channel and your website as an example. Now, this part of the video, I want you to take some action steps, and I want to help you be able to maximize this process. Now, let's start off with a logo. Now, you can go through Canva or 99designs.com and you can get a logo built through those two different avenues. Now, when you build a logo, something like what you see here, the Living in Central Texas, it's just going to be a Texas logo. You want to make sure that the logo that you develop is something that's going to be fitting for just all parties, something neutral. So when you put it on a hat or you put it on a shirt or you put it on a charcuterie board for, say, a closing gift, it's literally just the logo of the state that you're helping your clients in. Now, at Liftoff Agent, we can help you out with a logo as well. That's a part of our plans. We're not the cheapest. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but it's definitely going to be nice because we can keep everything under one solution, from building the logo, setting up the website, the forms, and the guides, and what have you. Social media. Now, when you're thinking about social media, what are you going to post? What are you going to put out there, and how is this going to help you? With social media, you want to think about putting out content that's going to be able to help the general public. Now, here's Bradley, and here's going to be our YouTube channel for Real Estate versus Technology. This is going to be our recording studio. 40,000 Instagram followers within 7 months from the perspective of just being able to build the know, like, and trust on Instagram, talking all about his specific area. So imagine posting content on Instagram about your specific area. Is Apple coming in? Job market? What's happening? Look at the most hottest, say, articles and topics and recreate that with literally a green screen, and it's super, super simple. So something to take in consideration that can help you have more success with the process of posting on social media. All right, a website, let's go a little bit deeper into this. Okay, when you have a website, liftoffagent.com, underneath website, we have lots of different examples here, but you want to think about having a website that's going to tie in with the logo we just talked about and tie in with the social media that you're going to be posting. Now, a website should have more than just buy side and sell side and about. It needs to also have not just your areas, but it also has to have information, like, say, it can have a map on there. And then it can have guides on there. It can have forms on there. So if I go buy side, we don't want to just have a traditional buy side, say, page. We want to actually have a form that can be filled out, and we want to ask people questions. When are you looking to make a move? You're looking to make a move in 3, 6, 12 months. I'm looking to make a move in 12 months. This is the buy side. Oh, I have a budget of $1 million. Okay, fantastic. Now you're starting to understand that this person probably isn't going to have to be like someone that you reach out to in 24 to 48 hours. You can probably reach out to them in 48 to 72 hours. Okay, they don't have a pre-approval in hand, so now they can get pre-qualified. Okay, areas that they're interested in, they can go through that process. Now I can start searching for homes. I could download a guide. I can also look at some testimonials, and then I can also go ahead and call and text. I like to have it go to calendly.com. I don't like to have someone call or text. But the point is that this website is going to talk about all the areas that they specifically serve. You're going to be rolling out the red carpet, putting on the white gloves, and literally saying, hey, here's Houston, here's featured videos, here's top schools, here's featured listings, here's top places. And you can literally give them all this information, and they can literally find out what is there to do, from exploring the area to fitness, with literally just a couple clicks of their mouse or a couple taps on their phone. All right, so now YouTube. Now, how are you gonna tie in your YouTube channel? Well, I'll give you an example, just like we're doing here. This YouTube channel is a channel that we have now well over 200 videos that you could take advantage of, and every single one of our videos is in line to help you. Someone that is a licensed real estate professional who's trying to navigate the process of growing their business online, because we 100% focus on marketing and positioning your real estate business online. The website's the first piece of this puzzle, and then we grow it from there, because you need to drive traffic to your website from social media, from say your YouTube channel, as a couple examples of what we're talking about in today's video. So then you can have people be able to download guides, fill out forms, and do other things. So if I go into resources underneath liftoffagent.com, I have this YouTube video, I'm talking about what I'm talking about. I can be able to tie into PDF downloads and free resources, and I can give you some PDF downloads for free, which I'll talk about here in a second. I can also go into blogs, and I can look at the fact that every single one of my YouTube videos now turns into a blog, and these actual videos are evergreen. So say for instance, one of the videos we just did, shiny object equals broke agents, right? Being very just honest about the fact that you need to be very clear about what you're doing and not try to just use any and all services, because it could really take you down a rabbit hole that maybe, just maybe, you don't want to go down. So that's where you want to make sure that when you have a YouTube channel, let's talk about moving to or living in your blank area. You could do video walkthrough tours of different homes, and you can also do videos that could tie into your website on all the various different pages to add additional value. And you have lots of different examples here at liftoffagent.com underneath the website of how our customers right now are taking advantage of a YouTube channel to have more success. Now, a YouTube channel and videos, honestly, you could use an Android or you could use an iPhone to film. I have a DJI mic, and right now I'm using a mirrorless lens Sony camera to be able to get this content I'm currently filming. And I'm literally putting everything down on a script where I'm talking into my microphone. It's writing everything out. Can use ChatGPT to fix some of the grammar and some of those areas. And then from there, I can go ahead and I can use ChatGPT also by copying and pasting my script into the system. I can ask it to provide me with a thumbnail and a title of the video that can help the video go viral, okay? Now you know the reason why you need to have a logo, you need to be on social media, you need to have a website, you need to have a YouTube channel. Now you know why you're supposed to be on it and how to maximize those things from an elementary level. We didn't get super deep today, but what I wanna do is I wanna go to liftoffagent.com, back to resources like I was just talking about a minute ago. And I wanna go underneath free resources, and I wanna go underneath PDF downloads. Now, I wanna give you a couple things. The 10 game-changing tools for your website, it's a video you can watch as well, is gonna help you maximize your website based off what we were just talking about, okay? Now, the next thing I want you to do is download the beginner guide for YouTube. And this is gonna give you the exact first 23 videos you'll need to film to have success with the process of filming content utilizing your smartphone. We'll go over technology and a microphone, and it's all in there. And then what video specifically to film to have more success with the process. And honestly, you don't really need to like do any fancy editing. Like, we have editors, you wanna hire us, we got you, but you don't need to get crazy with it. And the last thing I wanna throw in is how to automate your business like a pro, A through Z with technology. And what I really would like for you to do is download like the first 2 guides, and then I want you to set up a strategy call with us. It's no obligation strategy call with us. And I will personally go deeper into basically your logo if you have one, if you don't, your social media, your YouTube channel, your website. I'll do a digital audit. I'll break down what you're doing, what you could be doing, and then you potentially can leverage us here at Liftoff Agent, like the free resources, or leverage our team, whether you want to start, ramp, and or scale up with us, okay? So I hope that was helpful. And the last thing I'm asking is just like this video, give it a subscribe, and then comment with what was the most helpful piece of information that you gathered from today's content. Very grateful for you and your time. Let's all have more liftoff within our real estate businesses and beyond. God bless, take care. We'll see you on the next one.